Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day one of our challenge. We are so excited to kick things off with you guys. We are doing something different this group. We decided we wanted to do a daily challenge with a particular move, and this move is going to be push-ups because I think I know that upper body is not always something I like to work on per se, and I think it's something that a lot of us can improve in. So what we're going to be doing is each day we'll be posting a number of push-ups. So that's going to be your goal for the day. And what we want you to realize is that we are all at different fitness levels. So when you're doing these daily push-up challenges, really make sure you are doing just that and pushing yourself. If the number that we are giving, if you're able to crank out, like today, it's going to be 10 push-ups. If you're able to crank those out, no problem. Well, do more, or maybe try a different variation that's a little bit harder. If you are barely able to do, a few on your own, then just make sure you're taking the modified options. So I just wanted to take a couple minutes on this first day just to go over some of the different options that you guys can do. And then the hope is that as we're, increasing each day, that you're getting better at them. And then also maybe like say on day one, you had to modify all 10 of them. Well, the hope is that by the end of the group, when we have to do 50 of them, I think on the last day, is that maybe you only had to, modify half of them or something. So we want to see improvement and just make sure everybody's pushing themselves. So I'll go over just a basic push-up, but then I'll also show like different variations for modifying, as well as tricep push-ups is just another option because those are usually a little bit harder. So for just your basic push-up, what you'll do is, for those of you that are comfortable, you will go to your toes, okay? And you want your arms to be just a little bit past shoulder width apart. Just a little bit past shoulder width apart. But you want your body to be nice and flat, okay? So then you'll be coming down. And if you can get your chest to touch the ground, then that's awesome. But make sure you're squeezing in your core. Okay, you don't want to be dropping your belly just to hit the ground sooner. Keep everything nice and straight. Okay, and I'll show that from this way as well, just so you can see what's happening with my arms. Okay, so they're going out, touching my chest. Okay, so that would be the full version of the push-up. If you need to modify, the first modification is to drop down to your knees. Okay. So you're still doing the same motion, it's just you're on your knees doing it, so it's taking a little bit of pressure off. But you're still going to try to touch your chest to the ground, and then still squeezing the core in. So that would be the next option. And then another modified version after that would be you could actually almost come up to a position where you're just on, your knees and then your hands. And what you'll do then is you're still going to be putting the weight, you'll be putting the work into your arms. You'll still want them to be a little bit, further than shoulder width apart. But what you'll do is you'll still come down and do that push-up motion. It's just you aren't having to hold as much of your weight up. Okay, so I'll show that from here as well. So that would be a last modification you could do. If you want to kick things up a little bit and do tricep push-ups, then that would be a really great challenge. Okay, so that first one was just a standard push-up. When you're doing a tricep push-up, the difference is that instead of your arms going out, they're going back. So you're working your triceps. So I'll show the different versions of those as well. So now for this one, your arms are in a little bit, I'll show from the front at first. They are in a little bit closer together because basically you're going to be brushing against your ribs as your elbows go back. So I'll show this way first. But again, you're still trying to get that chest to touch the floor. But you can see my elbows are going straight back. I'll show it from this way as well. Okay, and that you'll modify the same way. So you'll go to knees if you need to. And again, you're pushing straight back. And then finally, if you need to bring your knees in further, okay, then you can still, you'll be putting a little bit of weight forward, but you should still be going back with the elbows. Okay, so you guys have some options for the push-ups. If you can crank them all out at once, awesome. If you need to split them up, that's fine. Day one, if you want to split it up 5 and 5, take a break in between. If you want to split them up throughout the day, just make sure each day you comment on the daily posts that you did them. And feel free to share the type that you did or if you split them up, because that'll be a way, or you can even write it down on your own if you don't want to share those specifics with the group. But that'll be a way for you to kind of see how you're improving along the way. So anyhow, we hope that you guys enjoy it, and let's make day one amazing. Have a good one, everybody.